Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have probably the smallest haul I've ever posted on this channel. My best and best sale of the week. And yes, I'm calling it my best and best sale of the week because I had a really good week. I didn't sell a lot, but everything I sold I was very pleased with. So I'm just going to do best and best sale of the week. And then also I did a little bit of a thrift with me because I wanted to share how outrageous the prices were at my ARC this week. Like, inflation is real, y'all. Like, the prices were out of control. And I even went to Goodwill earlier this week and I didn't end up buying anything because everything was way too expensive, at least the good stuff. So I don't know, it seems like they're researching their stuff more and more, and I think I'm gonna have to start going to the bins for real. Like, I know I've said this before that like I'm so over Goodwill and I'm so done with the thrift stores, but like it's not really sustainable for me to keep spending all this money on items that are slow to move. Like my Poshmark and my Mercari have been crazy slow lately. Ugh, the sun keeps going in and out of the clouds. All right, we're just gonna have to live with it. Anyway, yeah, it's just been really slow lately. I feel like I'm not making that many sales. And so if I'm not making that many sales, it doesn't make much sense to spend a ton on items. So I'm thinking next week it's gonna be a Goodwill outlet haul. I spent 2 hours at this thrift store and I only found 3 things. And usually if I spend 3 hours at the bins, I find at least a bag worth of stuff. So I'm telling you all this now to hold myself accountable that I will be going to the bins more often because this is ridiculous. One of the items I bought, I'm actually ashamed to even show because it was so expensive. It was actually ridiculous how much I paid for this. I probably could have paid the same amount for a new item with like a coupon. So anyway, we're gonna get to the thrift with me. I'll quickly show you guys what I got. This is gonna be like a crazy short video and then I'll go into my best and best sale of the week. So let's get on with it. Also, before I forget, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. How is your pricing lately at your thrift store? And subscribe. And let's get on with it for real. Okay, so the first thing I did was I went through the sweaters and shirts. The reason why I did that was because I know that they're really popular right now, obviously with the winter time, and so I kind of had some FOMO. I didn't want to miss out on a good sweater and then regret it later. It turns out I didn't really miss out on much of anything. There were really not a whole lot of good things to be found on this day. I went through almost every single item in this thrift store, no kidding, and usually I like to keep a positive mindset because if you give up and you quit halfway through, who knows what you might have missed out on. But truly on this day I went through almost everything and there was nothing. It was like a ton of Walmart brands, a ton of Target brands, which I love Target, but only at the bins. It doesn't sell for a whole lot, usually $10 to $15 at most. So I ended up skipping out on a lot of this stuff, Old Navy, J. Jill, Loft, and it was all of a really outdated stuff too. I did come across this really cute Eileen Fisher sweater, but you can't really tell in the video, but the makeup stains on it were really bad. Even though it was half off, I passed. This was a cashmere project, like, shawl thing. Unfortunately, it had a huge hole in the back. And then this was an Alice and Olivia sweater. I love buying and selling this brand, but this looked like a really outdated piece and it was $10, so I left it. Same with this Peruvian Connections shirt. Peruvian Connections does well for me, but it was a little too basic. And then this was interesting. This was a McGuire blazer. I left it because there were almost no solds and a ton of listings up, so for $13 I left it. The Sleeping on Snow sweater vest was really cute, but the solds were like $10 or $15. I love this sweater, but I left it. Same with this cardigan. I remember looking at this cardigan when it was for sale at Anthropologie, but the comps were really bad. They're like $20 and this cardigan was selling for like $10 at ARC, so I didn't buy it even though I kind of wanted it for myself. I went through the jeans because usually when I'm having a bad day I can always find at least one pair of jeans to resell, but I didn't end up finding anything this day. I went through the shoes like I always do. I love selling shoes. These were some Danskos. I only like selling these from the bins because I don't know, I have trust issues with selling shoes like that.
I did find some Doc Martens that I didn't get footage of. They were $18 and usually I'd pay up for them, but these Doc Martens were actually sneakers and they had a hole in the toe and the yellow stitching was coming undone from the sides. I was just appalled that they were selling Doc Martens in that condition for $18. And the comps for the sneaker types were about $30. So I really wouldn't have made much, if any, money on them. The boots and the Oxford style shoes are definitely where it's at. I would pay up for those even if they weren't in great condition, but I'm not so sure about the sneakers, so I left them. And then honestly, these were just like a bunch of random brands. I did find these Cole Haan sneakers that were in really, really good condition. I've sold Cole Haan sneakers in the past for about $50-$60, but these were $20. And I've had Cole Haan's shoes stay in my closet for a really long time, so I just didn't trust that they would sell, so I left them. I also found some Ted Baker flats that I didn't show. They were $10, but they had a ton of scuffing on the sides, and the comps were about $50 for brand new ones, so I didn't get them.
The first thing that I got was this cool brand sweater. It's a blue long sleeve cowl neck turtleneck, and I'm very sorry, unfortunately I cannot control the sun, but this brand does sell pretty well for me. It is a size small and I bought this for $8, which I was not very happy about, but it was selling for $30 to $40, and I know from past experience that this brand, especially their sweaters, sells really, really fast. So I'm excited to at least get this listed and see how it does. I'm really hoping I get at least $30 for it because $8 is kind of a lot, okay? Cool is an outdoor brand that I believe they sell at REI and other sporting goods stores. If you find it, it's at least worth checking out the comps because people usually do and are willing to pay up for outdoor brands. The next thing that I got was this LaFleur top. It's a size small as well. This was definitely marked up. I think they researched this brand. It was $8.99, and that doesn't sound super marked up, but usually basics like this at my ARC are like normally $4 or $5. So when I say they doubled the price, I'm serious, they really did double the price. And if I was having a really good thrift day and I was finding a lot of stuff, I absolutely would have put this back, but I had spent 2 hours there and I was just like, this will probably sell. The comps for this were about $40 to $50. Some of them were even more. I'm hoping I could get $40 for it. If I could, that'd be awesome. It has this ruching on the side and it looks like a good length to wear with leggings. So I got that. I have a pair of LaFleur pants, I can't talk, in my closet, and they're getting absolutely no love, no attention whatsoever. So I have not had any luck with that brand, but I know a lot of people really like it, so there's that. The last thing I got that I'm so like, why did I do this? Tell me, why did I do this? It's this Patagonia jacket, and of course it's unzipped because Jason tried it on yesterday. It was actually behind the counter and it was new with tags, or it is new with tags. It's their Nano Puff, and I have one of these jackets on my own that I bought that was brand new, and I really do love this jacket. It's an incredible jacket. It's lightweight, it's packable, great for traveling. The tag says it was $200, and you guys, my ARC was selling this for $100. They have lost their minds. Like, I have a coupon right now for 40% off Patagonia, so like realistically I could have paid just as much essentially for a brand new jacket. So yeah, I don't know what came over me, but I figured it was a good deal. And in the moment I was like, you know what, I'd rather buy secondhand than buy new, even though Patagonia is a really awesome company when it comes to sustainability and ethical practices. But still, regardless of that, buying secondhand is always a better idea than buying brand new. So I bought this, and then I started thinking, today is senior discount day. What if I took it back and they gave me, like, I had my parents buy it with a half off discount, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna do that. But could you do that? I don't really know. I bought this as a gift. That's the only reason why I paid $100 for it. I would not ever pay that much to resell something like this, but I don't know, I feel kind of stupid. All right, so that is everything I bought this week. Very, very pitiful. I'm not proud of myself for the little amount that I bought. But anyway, moving on to best and best sale of the week. Actually, I do kind of have a worst sale of the week because it's something I regret selling. So I will include a worst sale. So my best sale of the week was this Eileen Fisher cashmere flyaway cardigan. It had been in my closet for quite a while, but I did end up selling it for full price, which I've been making a lot of full price sales lately. I'm very pleased about that. I sold this for $60 and I ended up making $48 on it. A lot of people are naysayers about Eileen Fisher, but I actually have good luck with the brand. I've sold, I think, everything that I own or have bought by that brand, and it always sells. It might not always sell for a lot, but it sells. So keep your eye out for those natural fibers. I've heard that they're excellent, like linen, and also like those high-end fabrics like cashmere. So Eileen Fisher, excellent buy. I pretty much only buy it from the bins though, I will say that, because I get a little nervous with that brand. It's usually marked up. Okay, my worst sale of the week, which was actually a good sale, was this pair of Urban Outfitters wooden heel mules. So I actually bought this on Poshmark years ago, like before I was a reseller, because I saw someone wearing these in a YouTube video and I freaking love them. Unfortunately, they were too small for me, so I ended up reselling them, but I did wear them quite a few times before I listed them. So the only reason why I'm including this is in my worst sale is because I regret it. Like, I loved those shoes, but they just didn't fit me. So these sold for $35. I made $25.54, and I'm pretty sure I paid like $50 with shipping for these shoes, and they're so cute. I'm so sad I sold them, but it is what it is. So, I'll include one more best sale of the week just because this video was so short. So I sold this Urban Outfitters sweater. It sold within like a day, but this was a sweater from Truly Madly Deeply that I bought last year at Plato's Closet. If you've been around that long, you might remember it. I've worn it in a few videos. I love this sweater. It was really cute. It was just too big for me. Seems to be a problem, too big or too small. But I ended up still selling this for a profit. I sold it for $28 on Mercari. I love selling on Mercari because they don't take out as many fees as Poshmark does. So I ended up making $24 on this. I think I bought it for like $8 and wore it quite a few times. So not a bad sale. Hope you all enjoyed this week's video. I know it was really short. I know it was really lame, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.